Hey you, welcome back to Maxed Health, where we're diving deep into the art of mindful eating. In this episode, we're continuing our journey with the second installment of Mindful Eating Tips Made Easy. Yes, Mindful Eating Part 2. If you haven't watched the previous video, I would recommend you go back to watch it so that you can enjoy the whole experience watching it and then following off with this one. And if you have, let's get started. Savor the pace. Picture this. A dining experience where every bite is a moment of relish. Slow down intentionally, lay your fork on the plate between bites, cultivate the habit of savoring each morsel, transforming mindful eating into second nature. When you're not actively eating, rest your fork on the plate rather than holding it. This simple act sends a signal to your brain that it's time to pause and savor, allowing you to appreciate each bite consciously. Take purposeful breaks between bites. After each bite, put your utensils down, your spoon, your fork, or your knife, whichever one you're holding at that point in time, and use this moment to engage in conversation. Observe your surroundings, enjoy the beauty in nature, or simply focus on the flavors lingering in your mouth. Wait until you fully experience the current bites before moving on to the next. Make it a habit. Like any habit, consistency is key. Practice this method during every meal. Eventually, your brain will associate the act of putting the fork down with the pleasure of savoring, turning it into an automatic and enjoyable routine. Train your senses to relish each chew. Take a moment to actively notice the texture, taste, and temperature of your food. I know some people prefer really hot food and some people just lukewarm, while others they prefer cold things. Everyone's different. Choose slowly and deliberately, paying attention to how the flavors evolve with each bite. This mindful approach not only enhances your eating experience, but also allows your body to signal fullness more effectively. Engage in mindful breathing. Integrate deep breaths between bites. Inhale slowly, savoring the aroma of your food. Exhale mindfully. This practice not only enhances your enjoyment of the meal but also promotes a sense of calm and awareness. The goal here is to turn eating into a mindful, more almost meditative experience. By incorporating these practices, you not only promote better digestion but also build a healthier relationship with your food, fostering a greater appreciation for the nourishment it provides. Now let's talk about environment. Clear the space. A clutter-free space isn't just about aesthetics. It's about fostering a mindful eating haven. A tidy table minimizes distractions, reducing the chances of overindulgence and keeping your focus on the joy of eating. So let's break down this. Creating a clutter-free space to enhance your environment can be done in these ways. Before you sit down to eat, ensure your table is clear of unnecessary items. Remove paperwork, electronic devices, or any unrelated items that might divert your attention from the meal. Use thoughtful decorations. Consider incorporating simple, calming decor elements on your dining table. A small vase of fresh flowers, maybe a candle, or even a minimalist centerpiece can create an environment that promotes relaxation and focus. Only set out utensils and serve where you need for the current meal. Like really, only what you want to use should be on the table at that time. This reduces visual clutter and makes the act of eating feel more intentional. If possible, have a specific area in your home dedicated to meals. Many homes, if you have this space in your home, many people have dining tables, and some if they don't, you can set up a mini place in your living room where you can just eat when it's time for you to eat, and when you're done, you clear it out. Avoid eating in spaces associated with work or other activities to maintain a clear boundary between nourishing your body and other daily tasks. Spend a few moments organizing your dining space before each meal. This ritual helps shift your mindset from the chaos of the day to a more intentional and focused eating experience. Trust me, it is really stress relieving. When serving your food, arrange it thoughtfully on the plate. Consider the visual appeal of your meal, as this can contribute to the overall satisfaction and enjoyment of the eating experience. Silence your phone. Turn off all distractions. Turn off the television, radio, no social media during meals. By eliminating external distractions, you create a space where you can truly be present with your food. Take a moment before you start eating and express gratitude for the food in front of you. This intentional pause can set a positive tone for the meal. A clutter-free space isn't just about aesthetics, it's a strategic way to curate an environment that supports mindfulness and intentional eating, fostering a deeper connection with the nourishment your meal provides. Next, ensure you engage your senses. Eating is a sensory adventure. Dive into the experience by using all 5 senses: taste, touch, smell, sight, and sound. Let them guide your appreciation of each meal. The result? Satisfaction found in the smallest, most delightful portions. Seriously, people, engaging your senses can significantly enhance your eating experience. Take small bites and savor the flavors. Close your eyes to focus more on the taste. Identify different taste elements: sweet, salty, sour, bitter, and umami. Feel the texture of your food, whether it's the crispiness of vegetables, the tenderness of meats, the smoothness of a sauce. Use your fingers deliberately if appropriate, connecting with the tactile aspect of eating. This is why I love a lot of our African dishes where we eat mussels with our hands. It's always so savoring, deliberately tasting each smoothness in the meal and the sauce. Before taking a bite, inhale the aroma of the food. Notice the complex scents that contribute to the overall experience. Consider the smells of herbs, spices, and the unique fragrance of each dish. Appreciate the visual presentation of your meal. A well-presented dish can enhance your anticipation and satisfaction. Notice the colors and arrangement on your plate. A visually appealing meal can be more enjoyable. Pay attention to the sounds associated with your meal. It might be the sizzle of cooking, or the crunch of vegetables, or the soft sound of bread being torn. Eating in silence or with calming background music can also enhance the sensory experience. This is why sometimes I just love to go out to go and eat in all these really nice restaurants with just to change a little bit of environment, change the ambience a bit, and the calming music there, the watching people, seeing beautiful faces. It's always a nice and beautiful experience that affects the senses. Create a brief ritual before you start eating. This could be a moment of gratitude, a few deep breaths, or a silent expression of appreciation for the effort put into the meal. Engage in conversation that revolves around the flavors and ingredients, enhancing the communal aspect of the meal. Don't talk while food is in your mouth, but you can talk as you're eating along, like during the process of eating. Experiment with new foods. Introduce new flavors and textures to your meals regularly. This keeps your senses alert and makes each meal a novel experience. Then engage in mindful drinking. Include beverages in your sensory experience, whether it's a sip of wine, a refreshing herbal tea. Tea is my favorite. I love teas. Name it. Ranging from all sorts of teas: green tea, pu'er tea, name it, so many. Or maybe you just want to have water. Sometimes water is nice. Notice the temperature, taste, and how it complements your meal. Eat presently. Avoid multitasking. Focus solely on your meal without distractions from screens or work. Be present in the moment, appreciating each bite without rushing. Express gratitude. Take a moment after finishing your meal to express gratitude for the nourishment it provides. Reflect on the effort that went into preparing the meal, whether by yourself or someone else. By consciously engaging all your senses, you transform eating from a routine task into a sensory-rich, mindful experience, fostering satisfaction with smaller, more delightful portions. And finally, opt for high volume. Load up on the good stuff non-starchy veggies. Your plate might look bountiful, but fear not, calorically, it's a wise choice. This generous helping gives you a sense of fullness without tipping the calorie scale. Create a colorful mix of vegetables, incorporate leafy veggies, leafy greens, vibrant bell peppers, crisp cucumbers, and any other non-starchy veggies that you enjoy. Experiment with different vegetables to keep your meals interesting. Try various cooking methods such as roasting, grilling, or sauteing to enhance flavors without adding excessive calories. Utilize herbs and spices to season your vegetables, making them more appealing. Bulk up your meals. Make salads a substantial part of your meals. Include a variety of veggies, perhaps some lean protein and a sensible dressing. Prepare vegetable-based stir fries using an assortment of colorful vegetables for both visual appeal and nutritional diversity. Keep cut up veggies like carrots, celery, or bell peppers handy for quick and healthy snacks. Pair them with a little dip or little light dip of hummus for added flavor. Make hearty vegetable soups with a mix of different vegetables. These can be satisfying and filling without being calorically dense. Use broth-based soups for a low-calorie option. And you can replace other ingredients. So maybe you substitute some starchy components in your meals with non-starchy vegetables. For example, cauliflower rice instead of regular rice, or zucchini noodles instead of pasta. This maintains the volume of your meal while reducing overall calorie intake. And then serve your meals on smaller plates and load up a significant portion of that plate with vegetables. Yes. The visual impact of a full plate can contribute to a feeling of satisfaction. Combine different vegetables into medleys or mixes. This not only adds variety to your diet, but also makes your plate look more abundant. Eat your vegetables slowly and savor each bite. This not only allows you to appreciate the flavors, but also gives your body time to recognize fullness. Consider growing your own vegetables. Not only is this rewarding, but having fresh produce readily available can encourage increased consumption. Well, not everyone has the opportunity to grow their vegetables, but if you have, I know a lot of people can grow tomatoes, or they regrow their spring onions after buying it. So this also encourages you to increase your consumption. By prioritizing non-starchy vegetables in your meals, you are loading your plates with nutrient-dense, low-calorie options. This not only supports your health, but also provides a satisfying sense of fullness, contributing to a balanced and mindful approach to eating. So there you have it, the end of our episodes of Mindful Eating. Stay tuned for more easy-to-follow, life-changing health tips on Maxed Health. I'd love you to join our community by subscribing so you don't miss anything. Remember, every bite is a step towards a healthier, more connected you. Here's to mindful eating and vibrant living. See you soon.